love with a hero. I'm in love with the one who will.
Hello, comic book people of the world. It is Wednesday. That means it's comic book day. Let me show you what I got. First up is Black Panther, issue number 1, The Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. Going into this, I had no idea what this book was going to be about. It was something completely different than what I was expecting. T'Challa's been captured by the Nameless, and he's in space. There are a lot of mysteries about this book that have not been explained yet, but I am really excited to see where it's going to be going. Next is Batman Beyond, issue number 20, Target Batman, Part 1. Finally, a Robin has been given to Terry McGinnis's Batman in the form of his little brother Matt. Obviously, Terry is totally against this, being that he is the legal guardian for his little brother, but this is something I've wanted to see all the way back from the cartoon that came out in the late 90s, early 2000s. Obviously, they're not going to work out quite so well at the beginning, but I'm sure they're going to be much more cohesive as their adventures continue. Wonder Woman issue number 47, The Dark Gods, Part 2. We have Wonder Woman versus Supergirl, who's being controlled by the quote-unquote Dark Gods. It's a pretty cool fight, and it goes on for more than just a couple of panels, so it is worthwhile. But the overall story of the Dark Gods and their end purpose has not been explained yet. Wonder Woman's brother, Jason, is getting a bit involved in this as well, so it's going to be a cool brother-sister team. Star Wars The Last Jedi, the movie adaptation, issue number 2. Even though I wasn't a huge fan of The Last Jedi, I do like to read the movie adaptations and comic book forums because sometimes they put in little extra tidbits or little thought bubbles here and there so we can understand the thoughts about what's going on for certain characters. And in this issue, it deals with the quote-unquote death of Leia, but her saving herself through the Force. And we get a little bit more inner monologue here, but not a whole lot more has been added to this issue. I will continue on to read this series, hoping that maybe there will be something revealed that we don't know already. The Flash, issue number 47, The Flash War, Part 1. Recently, Wally West was given all of his old memories back from the previous universe, and it really feels like they're just prolonging the whole exposure of everything that he knows. But it is leading into this storyline where Reverse Flash and Zoom are both teaming up together. They captured Wally, and they're doing a whole timey-wimey thing with different universes, but they keep on hinting at the rest of the Flash family being trapped in the Speed Force. I feel like this is a huge event that is just sort of being ignored by the rest of DC Comics. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the other Flash family members will come out of this and we'll be able to see what happened to all of them. They're blatantly showing images of Impulse just to kind of rub it into Young Justice fans too. Finally, the last comic book I read was Detective Comics issue 981, Batman Eternal, the finale. This is the final issue that writer James Tynion IV is going to be writing for the Batman books for some time. He is one of, if not the only writer in DC right now that is a huge Tim Drake fan. Previously, Tim Drake, Red Robin, became an OMAC under his own will. Of course, he was influenced the entire time by Ulysses, Hadrian Armstrong. Ulysses, of course, lied to Tim about a possible future that the adult Tim Drake, who was the evil version of Tim Drake, came back and tried to make a whole big mess of everything. With the help of spoiler Stephanie Brown and Batwoman, they were able to break the control over Tim. And Tim snapped to his senses, realizing he was being manipulated, and everything seemed to end in a nice kind of way. The big thing about this storyline is that Orphan, Cassandra Cain, and Stephanie both found out in the previous universe that they both were Batgirls. And this revelation, combined with the ending of this storyline, shows that Stephanie and Tim Drake are going to go and try to figure out what the hell is going on with the whole multiverse and the new rebirth and everything that's going on since then. At least that's what it's hinting at. I still have hopes that one day we're going to get another Young Justice book, and maybe Tim Drake and Stephanie Brown are going to be part of this, where they're going to figure out what the hell happened to the rest of the Young Justice members. Of course, if the storyline Doomsday Clock would finally come out, maybe we would get some sort of revelation about that. So it's somewhat of a positive ending for this storyline, leaving where Tim Drake could possibly return back to the Bat family, but it looks as though in the foreseeable future we're not going to have a lot about him. Future DC solicitations don't mention him at all, but again, I am hopeful that maybe there's something we haven't seen yet. But that is it. That is my comic load for this week. What did you guys read? Leave comments down below and let me know. With that, thank you guys for watching me in this video. Be sure to check out my Patreon site when you get a chance. Check out my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Will always win. He's a prominent figure.
A while back, there was a design for a Robin in the Batman Beyond universe that I thought was really cool. Of course, it was only fan art that did it. I think that the design they use in this book is awesome, but I think the fan art was way better. Regardless, though, I am still really happy that we do have a new Robin that is part of the whole Batman mythology, even if it is in the future.